पड़ा है मेरी जान नजर से पड़ा है।
Match found. I'll isolate the problem.
चलिए खेला चालू किया जाए।
Fight. No more theories.
अरे भाई
Go away.
अच्छा उनको कोई बात नहीं भाई, मैं हफ्ते बाद खेल रहा हूँ। ओके मेरा कीबोर्ड भी कनेक्ट डिस्कनेक्ट हो रहा है। सरदारी थोड़ी बाबू।
Redundant. Irrelevant. That's 3.
खेला खेल लो।
Down. Dominating. Shame.
अबे अबे भाई ये क्या बदतमीजी है। घर से कवर भी नहीं आया।
Just die.
अरे अब थोड़ा ऑप्शन है। अरे यार शिफ्ट बहुत भाई
10 kills remaining.
अरे
Dominating.
अरे यार क्या बचा है भाई? इतना गंदा ऑफर चल रहा है क्या मेरा? अरे
Deficient. Five kills remaining. One kill remaining.
अबे भाई यही बच जा रहा भाई पता नहीं क्या पीक ले रहा चलो कोई बात नहीं। पहला मैच था पहला मैच अरे यार आज तो वो भी चल रहा होगा भाई वैलोरेंट चैंपियन मास्टर लंदन हाँ चल रहा है
Just is XLG be able to convert? They're going to try something quite different than usual. 2-2-1, trying to keep NRG guessing a little bit.
Oh.
Maybe open the door here on Kiko.
Alright, so trying to create that pressure, the paranoia. Lob through. Weissword does not get caught by that one in Kiko. Watch, they're just going to be using that ult. Get out to safety.
Posisi itu dan sebenarnya good move juga. Mengetahui bahwa mungkin dia bisa
भाई ये
menjadi
कौन सी लैंग्वेज आ गई भाई इंडोनेशिया आ गई भाई मास्टर लंदन
Obvious Leo, nightfall of his own. Sent through, Mana gonna get caught by that. Prowler ends up being cleared. Smoke's obfuscating for now as they look for this pivot into the B-side. Heavyweight already going to be forward. Gets a backstab kill onto Ethan, but not before Raga is dead. And then Kiko arrives on the scene. Gets himself a second.
Spike down.
Finishes into a meat grinder here from XLG. Immediately dispatched, and now WS Leo. A 1v4 to try to take this up to map point. Otherwise, NRG one away from tying it up. Immediately forward, and he cannot find that kill. Kiko cleans it up. He hits 30. And NRG just have one more to go. They look to steal this map away from XLG.
It's just great understanding here. Love Ethan's little micro positioning. When you give XLG that space where they can pivot into B through the breakable door, they love to throw that grab net in there to clear that space, and he's just far enough back where he doesn't get caught by it. And he's able to at least get that one little kill. There's little micro things that NRG is doing here on the map that are really impressive, really show the thought and effort that they put into this. Kiko up to 30, but for me, the real story is XLG right now. Can you muster the strength here to take this to a map 3? Can you right the ship? Everything looked so good. They looked so confident. They looked like the team that we had hoped they could be. And NRG has won a championship. And they're showing you, even when maybe they don't have their best stuff, they're still going to give you fits.
At this point, across the series, he's got 54 kills. Not much further to go to claim that best of 3 kill record for his own, taking it out of the hands of Aspas.
Gotta get to map 3 though.
Or a couple aces around this one out.
Or just a really long overtime? Is that?
Yeah, could be the case. For now, XLG just trying to find any gap in the defenses here, but
शिफ्ट वॉक करके जा रहा है भाई सारे पीछे.
Bata again on a deep line. Toggle of the camera, not able to find the spot, but they will be able to force him back. Shifts over onto the side itself. Well, double drift around the back of Rubble. Jump peek out. He's been spotted, and surely you just do not give this guy the angle. TP forward, going to be committed to. Mata have to backpedal away.
Hello.
Shot, not going to be connecting.
क्या हो रहा है जनाब?
कुछ नहीं भाई, VCT देख रहे हैं. मार्शल लंदन से स्टार्ट हुआ है वैलोरेंट का.
क्या देख रहे हो?
VCT वैलोरेंट चैंपियन.
ओ वो बोला करो ना, मेरे को पता नहीं उतना.
ओके भाई.
VCT
यस
आज तो पुर्तगाल और चिली का फ्रेंडली मैच है ना
भाई. है तो पर पता नहीं कहाँ देगा भाई, मेरा पता नहीं.
Z5 पर आ रहा है शायद.
Z5 पे
Z नहीं करता है ना वर्ल्ड कप का इस बार.
पता नहीं यार, देखते हैं इस बार.
तो बेंच 800 ले रहे हैं पर 3 महीने का. बहुत महंगा. क्या कह रहे हो?
देखते हैं, रात आ जाए देखते हैं. छोड़ भाई, हम अपना गेम अपना गेम खेल पा रहा है. छोड़.
अच्छा स्ट्रीम कर रहे हो? कहाँ गया?
हाँ यार, सोचा आज कर ही लें थोड़ा सा. और कैसी चल रही है पढ़ाई?
Match found.
पढ़ाई तो अभी ठीक चल रही है.
क्या लगता
बताओ.
है हो जाएगा IIT क्रैक?
मुझे तो कुछ और क्रैक करना था, बट कोई ना, IIT क्रैक कर लेंगे पहले.
नहीं, इसके प्रोसेस IIT क्रैक करने का प्रोसेस में वो भी हो जाएगा.
ओके तो IIT होगा फिर तो.
वही तो बहुत टाइम है. अच्छी भाई, हक दिया
भाई. मेरा गोल क्लियर है. फर्स्ट ईयर जाके करना है सबसे पहले, यही काम करना है. इंटर्नशिप वगैरह मार चुका है.
ये गलत सोच है आपकी. ये गलत सोच है आपकी.
फर्स्ट ईयर में इंटर्नशिप वैसे भी नहीं मिलती यार.
फर्स्ट ईयर में तो नहीं मिलती.
हाँ तो फर्स्ट ईयर में वही करना होता है, क्रैक करना होता है कुछ बिल्ली.
फर्स्ट ईयर में ये करना होता है कि भाई इतना अपने आप को वो कर लें कि सेकंड ईयर तक इंटर्नशिप मिल जाए.
ओह ये करना होता है क्या?
यस सर.
अरे यार मैं सोचा जिम वगैरह करूंगा मैं तो.
देखते हैं, कोई नहीं, अभी तो बहुत टाइम है.
हाँ 1 साल में है अभी, फिर सितंबर में होता है एडमिशन.
इसी सितंबर में अगले?
नहीं अगले इस साल तो एग्जाम हो जनवरी में पहले ना.
अच्छा
हाँ
कौन सी गाड़ी का? आहा, आज तो काम एम लग रहा भाई। भाग दिया भाई।
तो आपने कौन सा वो गेम टेस्ट किया था? आपने स्टोरी लगाया था?
हैं?
आपने कोई स्टोरी लगाया था, स्टोरी
अभी
किसी
लाइव
गेम
हूँ
का?
यार, अभी लाइव हूँ। हाँ वही शो लगाया था, अच्छा है, देखियो तू।
अच्छा 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 अच्छा, आप स्टोरी नहीं कर सकते?
हाँ
ओके ओके, सॉरी सॉरी, पता ही था मेरे को।
बढ़िया है वो।
ओके ओके, ठीक है, समझ गया।
अबे कलुए। और भाई, भाई उसने 3 गोली मारी, 3 हेडशॉट से 3 किल। ये देख।
हैक कर रहा है भाई, हैक कर रहा है। अरे भाई व्हाट द फक, इंडियन लोग बैठे हैं। वी स्पैनोल, मतलब तो स्पेनिश होगा ना मेरे ख्याल से।
हाँ
वाह बहन, जो स्पेनिश टीम को सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं सारे इंडियन बैठ के। मुंबई टू फ्रैंकफर्ट फॉर टोरंटो। डैम।
चलो फैंटम। अबे यार, ये गंदा लगता है, 2 तरफ से जो एक साथ पीक ले लें।
हम्म
10 kills remaining. Dominating.
खोल दरवाजा।
Five kills remaining.
हटे यार, इतनी देर वेट करने के बाद भी कोई नहीं आ रहा।
लॉल।
Good done.
भाई आपने स्किल देखी है? जो नॉर्वे वाला आदमी है, इंडिया में स्टक है।
कौन सा वाला?
अरे वो जो नॉर्वेजियन
नहीं।
मोटा सा है, लाल कपड़ा शर्ट पहन के इंटरव्यू दे रहा था अपना।
हम्म,
1 kill remaining.
कोई नहीं था।
क्या कह रहा हो?
ये बाप ने उसकी माँ और उसको छोड़ के चला गया था यहाँ पे।
अच्छा,
उसकी माँ को डिपोर्ट कर दिया इन लोगों ने, इसको यहीं छोड़ दिया। वो धरावी में पला बड़ा बड़ा हो गया वहीं पे।
अकेले ही?
हाँ शायद।
मैंगो खा के मजा आ जाता है। चलो भाई, गेम स्टार्ट किया जाए। बहुत हो गया। अभी हमें सिल्वर 372 पॉइंट्स पे है, ठीक है। हमें 28 पॉइंट्स चाहिए।
हाँ
गोल्ड पहुंचने के लिए। क्या हम
Match
वो
found.
28 पॉइंट्स आज ले पाएंगे, ये सवाल है।
कितने मैच आता 28 पॉइंट?
आने को एक मैच में आ सकता, 2 मैच में आ सकता है, अगर
ओके।
परफॉर्मेंस अच्छी गई।
हाँ
अगर परफॉर्मेंस अच्छी रही तो एक मैच में आ सकता है,
हाँ।
और अगर
क्यों
थोड़ी
नहीं आएगा भाई? माँ की चूत, क्यों नहीं आएगा? वैलोरेंट की माँ की चूत दो। कॉन्फिडेंस में क्या करो, कॉन्फिडेंस में।
तुझे पता है सिर्फ 5 पॉइंट चाहिए तो मुझे गोल्ड के लिए। मुझे पता है कहाँ
हाँ
फेंका है, सिल्वर 2 पे।
लॉल। भाई मम्मी का फोन आ रहा है, ठीक है? आ
हाँ,
रहा 2 मिनट।
ठीक है ठीक है। ये तेरा दिल प्यार का दीवाना।
You have good taste, my friend.
आने को है वो मंजिल जिसका मुझे अरमां है। नजराना टीडिंग टीडिंग। ये पता, ये वाली लाइट बंद कर दो, ये वाली लाइट बंद कर दो बस।
I've seen what the enemy sky becomes. Deal with her now. Trust me. Out of charges.
Out of charges. Hmm.
That's a good spot.
हेलो गाइस, आवाज आ रही?
हाँ
ग्रेट।
भाई, मुंह के अंदर वाइब्रेटर लगा के बैठा है क्या? इतनी
नहीं
बारी
भाई,
कैसे कर लेते हैं
नहीं
आवाज?
भाई यार, नहीं भाई।
लाइक तेरे जो वो ग्लैंड्स होते हैं वो हाई फ्रिक्वेंसी पे वाइब्रेट कर रहे हैं क्या इतनी बारी आवाज के लिए भाई?
पता नहीं भाई,
एकदम
ये पे आ रहा है।
Multiple enemies A. Reloading. Reloading. Enemy spotted A.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
स्मोक में, स्मोक में।
Reload him.
बी पे आ गया, गया साइड पे।
Spike planted.
नाइस वन। ये पल हमें अंजन कहीं तूफान है।
Was that important? I'm faster than
बहनचोद, नाम दो गोरा लंग। किसी को मार्शल है क्या यार?
That works.
क्लोव, मेन का स्मोक करोगे ना तो थोड़ा अंदर की तरफ करना ताकि ये मेरा ट्रिप कवर ना हो। ये मैन अगेन साउंड।
no peeking.
I have them.
अरे यार 60 फिनिक्स। एक अंडर है।
A.
नाइस शॉट जेट। नाइस वन, नाइस वन।
Here. Reloading.
नाइस।
We good.
Keep it up. Screw up and they're on us.
Joke's over. You're dead.
हाँ
Right here.
Teleport's ready.
Right here.
30
क्यों ये
seconds
निकल
left.
जा तू। आई थिंक आ रहे हैं, आ रहे हैं, आ रहे हैं, बी पे आ रहे हैं।
I know exactly where you are.
10 seconds left. One enemy remaining.
स्पाइक डाउन।
Spike down B.
Well,
Damn right we're crushing it.
मैं अपना ट्रैप मिड में लगा दूं क्या? कहाँ पे?
मत लगा फिनिक्स है भाई, देख लेगा फिनिक्स अब।
चलो चलो फिर।
फिनिक्स मार हमारा।
that's a good spot.
मिड है।
No, you don't. Careful now. Going up. Watch your eyes.
बी मैन, बी मैन।
Someone's B.
One enemy remaining. Team Ace.
We are just too good. Night time. Sorry. Only brought enough for me.
मामा आया।
पेपर है। फिर साइफर का सब रोटेट मत करना।
अबे क्या लैग, मेरा नेट खत्म हो रहा है।
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
भाई hide yourself भाई, chamber offline है.
Thirty seconds left. Last player
अरे?
standing.
Too bad, oh my god.
भाई मैंने कहा था hide yourself भाई.
अरे उस और कितना हाइड होता है भाई? हाँ मारा नहीं मैंने उसे, मार
10
यार.
seconds left.
कोई बात नहीं, nice try. सब
Spike
Phoenix की गलती
planted.
है. सब Phoenix की गलती है बहन चो.
चेंबर भाई कहाँ हो?
सॉरी भाई यार, पापा को काम देना था.
कोई बात नहीं, कोई बात नहीं.
Clutch.
If you're not doing well, keep trying. We must keep up appearances.
फिनिक्स में से ड्रॉप ले ले और सोल शील्ड ले ले.
That works.
Spike down B.
एक मिनट है.
हाँ, सब Phoenix.
134 रेना हील हो रहा है.
Last player standing. Spike down B.
Enemy kill. Blocking sight. Blocking sight.
एंटी.
My ult is ready. Aye, where to?
A gift.
Amen.
Spike
80 Phoenix. Nice.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
One bullet per enemy. That should be enough, yes? They are so dead. That's a good spot. Bonne chance, mes amis.
भाई वो बच गया भाई. दोनों सिटी की तरफ गए हैं, उधर स्पॉन की तरफ।
Teleport's ready.
One enemy remaining. Spike down. Attacker spawn.
115 नाइस।
I got your backs. Just, you know, from the front.
That works. Careful now.
I've got your trail.
अरे यार हक दिया। मिड केयर करना।
Reloading.
मेरे को नीचे ड्रॉप हुआ है।
30 seconds left.
My bad.
One enemy remaining. Spike
mid था
down
last.
B. Ten seconds left.
Here. Everyone's motor functions okay? I know humans get tired. Does anyone have fun?
जेट ड्रॉप देना।
Merci. A gift.
जेट फुल शील्ड ले लें।
Joke's over! You're dead! There they are.
Spotted A.
I win again.
चेंबर
Ready.
अरे चलो इस पे
One
भाई
enemy remaining.
तेरा ये 7
Spike down A.
अरे अब नहीं हो
ये
थोड़ा कोई
काले
नहीं
लोग
कोई
होते हैं
नहीं।
ना
मारो
भाई,
मारो मारो मारो
चुरा
उसे।
लेते हैं भाई, ये चोर है बहन चोर काले।
नाइफ लो
अरे
Nice.
अरे नाइफ करना
Activating kill mode. Double jump. Kill mode is default. They are so dead. That's a good spot.
Drop in. Here, cat.
एक इधर भी है कि लोग। अरे यार
Back like I never left.
Spike down B. player standing.
नाइनटी मत करवा दियो भाई.
My ultimate's ready.
Spike planted. Last round in the half.
अरे दादा.
That works.
Okay.
So I've got your trail.
Teleport's ready.
Reloading.
I know
Spike
exactly.
down mid. One enemy remaining.
Fuck भाई.
D of the side.
30 seconds left. Switching sides.
Y'all better keep up. A gift. That's a good spot. Need a drop.
क्लोव ए पे हेवन और ये करना है शॉट पर. भाई हेड लगा फिर भी नहीं मरा. रेना रेना.
Last player standing.
भाई
भाई तू कैसा आदमी है भाई? भाई तू स्लो यार
क्या बोल रहा है?
नथिंग भाई नथिंग. मैं कह रहा था यार एक गोली मार रहा था यार उसे.
Let's go.
That was
I
good,
got
buddy.
things to do.
ये बट ये सब
भाई वो
साला फिनिक्स की गलती है. ये सब
वो
फिनिक्स की गलती है भाई.
भाई मैं मार देता है मतलब फिनिक्स
कोई बात
कहाँ
नहीं
गया
भाई.
था?
अब वही तो मैं कह रहा हूँ ये सब फिनिक्स की गलती है भाई. ये बेंचो हीलिंग है पता नहीं यार. फिनिक्स से खेला ही नहीं जा रहा यार. कुछ बोल यार क्लोज है भाई. लर्न
remaining.
4 kills.
All nice one, भाई.
Bien joué, KO. You are unstoppable, my friend. A gift.
Reloading.
Focus now. Eyes off me.
Watch your eyes. Here. Watch your eyes. Going up. Get out of here. Shutting them down.
Blocking sight. Carrier killed.
Market,
Spike
market.
down B.
Spotted B.
Last player standing.
And
Buy stuff, ka-ching, little skrrr, then we're done. Yeah?
I'm gonna sing.
KO takes
Wikipedia.
That's a good start.
Watch your eyes.
Dropping smoke.
Going up. Been suppressed. Reloading.
Reloading. Reloading.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
Take aim.
Set
Set
away.
fire. Let's not complicate it.
Reloading. Reloading.
That works.
साइफर बी पे है, ए पे घुसो.
Spike down A.
Teleport's ready. Terminus.
Planted. My ult's ready.
One enemy remaining.
I would apologize, Suzanne, but alas, they are dead.
My ult is ready. I reckon I'll take a kip after this. I've earned it.
They are so dead.
A gift. In we go.
He loves his gun.
Spike down B.
एक मिनट में
इजी चलो, आराम से हो जाएगा, आराम से खेलो, शांति से खेलो।
क्यों मिड में वो पड़ी है एक फैंटम, तो ले ले।
Seconds left. Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
अरे एंटी भाई।
I'll survive a dent or two. Can't say the same for you fragile humans.
साइफर बी पे है। रेना मिड है यार। ये जाओ ये जाओ ये जाओ।
फिनिक्स भाई एंटर कर लेना प्लीज।
भाई फिनिक्स नहीं खेलता भाई, लड़ना फिनिक्स है।
कोई बात नहीं फिनिक्स भाई।
Enemy spotted mid.
Last player standing.
I know better. I only master better.
I can't lose this match.
Bragging rights if you get first pick.
यार क्लोव एक एक ना ये यहाँ के स्मोक देगा एक
ओके
मिड का।
ओके ओके।
फिनिक्स फिनिक्स रैम्स देखियो रैम्स देखियो।
मिड टॉप पर हो सकता है।
I've got your trail.
अरे मारना भाई वो लो है।
Spike down mid.
मिड टॉप से आना चाहिए था हमने से किसी को।
यल्ला पोड़े
पोड़े यहाँ तो पोड़े पोड़े हो रहा है।
क्या हो गया?
अबे यार साथ में पीक नहीं लिया भाई किसी ने।
अरे शिट।
Last player standing.
क्या करें क्या करें।
Find the weakest link. Come in the shed.
I can't
वो
lose
किलो
this
CS2
match. I can't lose this match bro.
भाई एक राउंड सेव कर लेते हैं ना सब।
अरे कितना हुआ आपका वैसे?
हाँ एक ही को कर लेते एक ही को कर लेते। ये हो जेट सेव कर लो यार।
हाँ क्यों सेव कर ले।
अरे हाँ भाई, आपसे एक क्वेश्चन था।
क्या
हेलो
क्या क्या क्या?
भाई, मुझे अगर कॉलेज जाना है तो क्या प्रीफर करना चाहिए, मैकबुक या फिर गेमिंग लैपटॉप?
तेरा वो क्या रहेगा?
कंप्यूटर साइंस इंजीनियरिंग, जिसमें मुझे एआई और एमएल करना होगा, मशीन लर्निंग।
मशीन लर्निंग तो भाई वो ले ले, लैपटॉप ले ले, मैक मत लियो।
क्यों?
फिनिक्स प्लांट, फिनिक्स प्लांट वो इसलिए क्योंकि एप्पल में है ना, फिर तेरे पे लिमिटेशन आ जाएगी मैक पे।
अच्छा।
हाँ
ओ यार, पर गेमिंग लैपटॉप बहुत भारी होता है और चार्ज उसका होता जाता है।
यार देख, वो देख, या तो तू अपनी काम में लिमिटेशन ले ले, ठीक है, या फिर तू अपने
हाँ।
जो वर्क स्टेशन है तेरा उसमें लिमिटेशन ले ले।
हम्म।
दोनों चीज़ें तेरे को परफेक्टली नहीं मिल सकती।
Last player
बाकी ये चीज़
भाई
तेरे
कभी
को बाकी ये चीज़ तेरे को राहत ज़्यादा बेटर तरीके से बता पाएगा।
भाई कभी 30-50 है तो सोच रहा हूँ मैकबुक भी ले लूँ, दोनों हो जाएगा फिर, लैपटॉप गेमिंग लैपटॉप भी काम
ये
का।
भी कर सकता है।
बट 30-50 थोड़ा पुराना हो गया, शायद उसमें ढंग से हो ना पाए मशीन लर्निंग।
ये चीज़ तेरे को इसमें है ना, राहत तेरे को सही से ज़्यादा गाइड कर पाएगा।
कहाँ है वो?
आज मोहतरमा आई हुई हैं घर पे, तो खाना वाना बना रहे हैं।
ओहो।
जब
ओके।
That's a good spot.
भैया कहाँ पर है?
कौन भैया?
अरे कौन भैया? एक ही भैया है।
रोटेट करना।
अच्छा वो भैया, यार पता नहीं यार, अभी बात नहीं है लेकिन
Joke's over. You're dead.
वो एक ही दिन आए थे, देखा खेलने के लिए, उसके बाद आए नहीं कभी।
नहीं आए थे बाद में।
अच्छा।
भाई रोटेट कर लो। मिड केयर करना।
remaining.
117 साइफर, इजी है, इजी है। 117 नाइस। ऑफ पड़ा है यार मेरा सामने, फिनिक्स तेरे सामने ऑफ पड़ा है। नाइस।
Match point.
I could fight forever, but we should wrap this
कर रहा है क्या ऑफ?
भाई देखो, एक राउंड की बात है, बस खाली जीतो।
पहले रेना का पिक निकाल लेते हैं यार मिड में। मेरे साथ एक बंदा और पिक ले दो। और क्लोव, ये जो टॉप मिड है ना, टॉप मिड है, इसको वो कर दे, यहाँ पे फिनिक्स पिक लेता है। रेना मिड में निकल गया।
My ult is ready.
चेंबर पीछे आ जा, चेंबर पीछे आ जा, पीछे आ जा, चेंबर पीछे आ जा।
आ रहा हूँ, आ रहा हूँ।
Spike down B.
ए जाएंगे, ए जाएंगे। ए जाओ, ए निकलो, ए निकलो, ए निकलो।
चेंबर भाई मुझे मत।
40 साइफर।
One enemy remaining. Thirty seconds left.
शानदार है।
कैमरा
यार मैं देख नहीं पा रहा हूँ आपकी स्ट्रीम, मजा नहीं आ रहा है सिर्फ स्क्वाड में
क्यों?
नॉर्मली बैठ के।
अरे भाई पहली तोड़ता ना ब्रो कैमरा। देखा यहाँ पे है ना, बंदे दिमाग से हक देते हैं भाई।
Attack when they're suppressed.
उसे पता है वहां पे। ब्रो तेरी आवाज थोड़ी कम आ रही है, थोड़ा तेज बोल।
मेन्यू से बढ़ा ली ना, बढ़ा ली मैंने।
अब बोलना। अरे रोटेशन फास्ट डालो यार।
अभी स्मोक नहीं कर रहा मैं, रुक जाओ।
I've got your trail.
मिड में रहना है, मिड में रहना, मिड में रहना। नहीं यार क्या भगते भगते शॉट मार रहा है।
निकल निकल जल्दी जा।
फिनिक्स तो यहीं रुक, मारियो साले को। दोनों ब्लाइंड खत्म है उसकी। बढ़िया।
अबे इधर चलो, प्लांट करो, एक इधर जल्दी प्लांट करो।
एक मेन पे है, एक मेन पे है।
बोले तो खुद ही के लिए बंदा स्मोक कर दिया क्या?
No peeking.
One enemy remaining.
बढ़िया, ये मेन पे था या फिर मेन पे?
आराम से।
कीड़ा है लग यहाँ पे।
नाइस वन भाई, नाइस वन।
Attackers win.
ओह फाइनली, क्या मैं गोल जा सकता हूँ? क्या मैं गोल जा सकता हूँ? लेट्स सी भाई, क्या इतना प्लस मिला है मेरे को कि मैं गोल जा सकता हूँ। परफॉर्मेंस तो अच्छी दी है भाई। चेम्बर MVP भी बन गया हूँ भाई।
ओ भाई
भाई 19 प्लस दिया भाई।
अरे यार शिट, अभी कितना चाहिए?
भाई इतनी तगड़ी परफॉर्मेंस देने के बाद भी अगर हमें 19 प्लस मिल रहा है तो क्या मतलब है फिर ये खेलने का? ये देखिए 9 बार रहना मारा है, 4 बार। जी भाई, ये कौन है आई में सर? हेलो।
हाँ
अरे ये गेम में बोल रहा हूँ। हेलो, कौन है आप?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Nope, I don't know who I am.
What are you doing? What's your name?
Who I am.
What's your name?
I'm Jivin. You can call me Jivin.
Juvin? Fuck you, Juvin.
Jivin. Yup. So like I'm kind of on the verge to find out who I am.
Oh, best of luck, buddy. Best of luck. जब नहीं पता तू कौन है, मुझे नहीं पता तू कौन है, तुझे नहीं पता तू कौन है, तो निकल यहाँ से। साला 19 प्लस हो गया तो कितना चाहिए? 9 पॉइंट चाहिए भाई। 9 पॉइंट चाहिए भाई। अबे यार मैं क्या करूं? राहत को कॉल करता हूँ।
चल पूरे
खाना वाना हो गया क्या?
मेरे पूछते हो?
अबे कॉल पे हूँ।
अच्छा
चलो भाई, भाई तो अभी खाना वाना घर वगैरह समेटा है, भाई खाना वाना बनाएगा, तब तक हम एक और मैच खेलते हैं। वाहेगुरु। चलो बाबा जी, कुछ चेंज कर
भाई
लेता
मैं कह रहा
और
था अगर यहाँ पे स्ट्रीम कर सकते तो बढ़िया रहता।
क्या
डिस्कॉर्ड पर भी स्ट्रीम कर देते तो बढ़िया रहता।
डिस्कॉर्ड पर भी स्ट्रीम कर दूं तो बढ़िया रहेगा भाई, मेरे भाई।
बस
Match
साउंड आए।
found.
स्क्रीन पे साउंड नहीं आ रहा क्या?
नहीं एक्चुअली कभी कभी मैं लैपटॉप से किसी की स्ट्रीम म्यूट देता था ना,
हाँ,
तो उसका स्ट्रीम म्यूट ही रहता है, फिर फोन से नहीं अनम्यूट कर सकते अपन।
ये क्या बकचोदी है भाई, ये तो पहली बार सुनी है।
पता नहीं क्या भाई।
अबे यार
अब
इसने
जब तक
चेंबर ले
लैपटॉप
लिया भाई।
खोलूंगा तब तक ये बहन चूत। हाँ ठीक है।
गया भाई ये वाला मैच।
कोई ना भाई, वो ले लो, अब रीना ले लो।
आते ही बंदे ने इंशाल्लाह मार दिया सागर में।
क्लिक कर दो उसको।
नहीं कर सकते ना यार, ये तो ऑप्शन नहीं दिया है इसने रियॉट ने, यही तो एक ऑप्शन नहीं है
ओह
इसमें
हाँ,
कि जो बदतमीजी कर रहा है, जो नहीं खेल रहा है, इंशाल्लाह कर लिया उसे किक कर दें।
होना तो
सत
चाहिए।
17 गुंजन आई है भाई, 17 गुंजन, एक गुंजन नहीं आई है, 17 गुंजन आई है
सत्रह
ऑब्वियसली।
गुंजन लड़की हुई होगी 17 साल की, लिखा होगा उसने अपना नाम 17 गुंजन।
क्या पता वही 17 तारीख को उसका जन्मदिन आता हो,
ये भी हो सकता है।
क्योंकि मोस्टली पीपल डेट ऑफ बर्थ लिखते हैं ना कि वो। अच्छा, और मजे की बात,
नॉइस।
ये और ये, चलो ठीक है भाई, टीम वाले आए हैं भाई,
कौन टीम वाला है?
ये दोनों पार्टी में है भाई, गोल्ड के बंदे हैं यार। गोल्ड लॉबी क्यों दे देता है यार, मतलब मैं गोल्ड पे पहुंचा नहीं हूँ, उससे पहले ही मैं गोल्ड लॉबी में खेल रहा हूँ।
Ready up. First, we put them on their heels. Then, we put them on the ground.
गाइस किधर पुश कर रहे हैं हम लोग?
भाई पहले सामने वालों का देख लेते हैं, उनका पुश आ रहा है या फिर वो होल्ड करके खेल रहे हैं, उसके अकॉर्डिंग खेलते हैं अपन।
ये बात है।
There. Reloading. Enemy spotted. A.
स्मोक चेक करना क्लो।
Missile deployed.
Reloading.
Launching missile.
79, नाइस ट्रेड।
Spike planted.
ब्रो राइट क्लिक।
Last player standing.
भाई
देखा भाई, किसी ने नहीं देखा, किसी ने नहीं देखा।
मैंने देखा भाई, मेरे सामने
नहीं
हुआ
भाई,
सब
मैं
कुछ।
थोड़ा भाई पहली बार इतना बुरा अगर सी भाई,
कोई
भाई
बात नहीं।
सबके सामने अगर होता।
Don't be spending too many brain cells figuring them out. Overthinking is just
इको करना, हार्ड इको करना, चेंबर इको कर ले यार।
पिक निकल जाएंगे।
भाई किधर जाना?
बी चलता है।
हाँ
क्या
जिम वगैरह जा रहे हो?
जिम यार अभी तो नहीं जा रहा था क्योंकि ओटी चल रही थी मेरी, अभी 3-4 दिन की लगातार ओटी थी, तो इस वजह से मेरा रूटीन ही नहीं बन पा रहा था। मैं आई लेट आता, फिर नींद भी पूरी नहीं हो रही थी। पीछे आ जाओ, पीछे आ जाओ।
रोटेट रोटेट गैस रोटेट।
आ जाओ आ जाओ आ जाओ।
देखे तुम लोग।
चेंबर एक ही तरफ जाना।
ये पे शायद एक कोई होगा, चेक करके जाना।
बैठा है भाई साइड पे।
Spike down A.
ये दोनों उधर है। साइड लो साइड।
हमसे पहले उनको रोटेशन आ गया भाई।
As much as this world hurt me, it's mine, and I will kill to defend it.
Reloading.
चलो यार, बात पता है क्या है? बात यह है कि है ना, मेरे को ना चेंबर से खेलने की आदत हो गई है। मेरा गेम प्ले है ना बिल्कुल चेंबर वाला है, जैसा चेंबर का करेक्टर है ना वो। अरे यार ब्लाइंड तो तोड़ दो यार। नाइस वन। डेडलॉक लो है।
140 प्लान कर दो आज। भाई रेना भी 140 फुल शीट ले गया।
One enemy remaining.
अब्बल
मेन चेक करना।
Last player standing.
Like I never left.
नाइस वन क्लो।
नॉइस।
ओ भाई
Now we start a winning streak of our own, eh? Reloading.
Need a drop.
तेरे ड्रॉप देना।
Thank you.
थैंक यू।
Reloading.
Cutting their vision.
बैक स्टेप लगाओ।
Cutting their vision.
Sensor destroyed.
इधर बंदा है मेरे राइट में।
Teleport's ready.
One less.
Side out guys.
Side जा रहा. My ult fucked up.
Refreshing.
एंटी क्लो
मेरा ult वेस्ट हो गया.
अबे यार समय का पहिया चलता है, दिन ढलता है, रात आती है.
Make them regret their choice of profession.
Does anyone have fun?
They are so dead. Reloading.
शॉप चलेगा मेरे साथ कोई?
डोर खोलो दे.
यार कवर दे दो यार.
थोड़ा लेट हुआ मेरा सर. ओबे fuck.
Spike down A.
I got the spike.
Last player standing. Spike down A.
Too fun.
Remaining.
नाइस वन.
30 seconds left.
Teleport's ready. I'm too far. Trap destroyed.
10 seconds
Spike
left.
planted.
नाइस वन चेंबर.
Everyone sees
गन उठा ले, तेरे पे वो है.
You're all more important than words in a brief.
थैंक गॉड भाई बचा लिया तुमने चूतिया ने. भाई यार मैं एंटी ले रहा हूँ तो प्लीज मेरे साथ आओ यार, मुझे कवर देने के लिए एटलीस्ट.
आ जा.
Hey, Vandal इतना Vandal इला Phantom यावदर Phantom Vandal.
Focus.
साइड पे एक. पीछे आ जाओ, पीछे आ जाओ, पीछे आ जाओ.
एक्स्ट्रा बैक, एक्स्ट्रा बैक.
पीछे आ जाओ.
रोटेट डेडलॉक रोटेट कर ले.
डेडलॉक है यहाँ पे.
क्या बचा मैंने.
Seconds left.
I'm planting. I'm planting.
अरे यार 120 इसका है यार.
I've got your trail.
इजी है इसका 120 है. रेना अल्ट पे है.
Drop in a smoke.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
इजी टाइम पे हो गया.
They don't like losing. They should do something about it.
Skin. Vandal.
Need a drop.
Does anyone have funds?
Grab a drop.
Merci.
डेडलॉक लो है यार.
चलो स्लोली आगे बढ़ते हैं. स्लोली देखेंगे क्या सीन. स्मोक
पीछे आ रहा है क्या?
Dropping smokes.
कौन मार रहा है?
रेना था नहीं निकल गया था वो उधर ही. साइड पे आ गया. नाइस. ऊपर है ऊपर.
I never left. Planted. Ready.
नाइस 1 किलो.
बढ़िया. और करना
एक तुम्हारे ऊपर है शायद.
हाँ वो स्काई.
हाँ ऊपर ही बैठा भाई वो.
One enemy remaining.
Trust me, they will make mistakes. When they do, take advantage.
Need a drop.
ठीक लेता है भाई. इधर तो बताओ गाइस.
हाँ ए मेन पे देख लो. थोड़ा स्प्लिट खेलते हैं यार. थोड़ा स्प्लिट खेलो.
One.
एंटी लो. नाइस संजय लो.
Enemy spotted.
जा क्लो रुक जा.
कैसा डेडलॉक हो सकता है? मे भी मिल सकता है.
Last player standing.
इतने पागल में टाइम
यार तू उतर के नीचे उधर उस साइड चला जाता ना तो बढ़िया रहता, तू ही बच जाता।
कोई बात नहीं, जीत गया ना बस।
हाँ बस राउंड निकलना चाहिए, बाकी सब
Okay, Deadlock. Let's see more of that eye.
Does anyone have funds? Merci.
Reloading.
ये भाई
Spike down B.
कोई कवर, किसी को कोई कवर नहीं दे रहा भाई, किसी को कोई कवर नहीं दे रहा, सब अपने में लगे पड़े हैं।
That's a kill.
Last player standing.
Teleport's ready. I have them.
OP.
Thirty seconds left.
अब 5-3 चल रहा है यार, क्या लगता है हो पाएगा? 5-5 बराबरी का मैच चल रहा है।
What you're here to do, and we won't have a problem.
मैं एक को मार रहा हूँ एक।
Does anyone have funds?
चिम्बा क्लासिक दियो अपना।
I will not die today.
नाइस वन, नाइस।
शिट,
गन उठा ले, साइड पे जाना पड़ेगा तेरे को। एक्स्ट्रा
Launching missile. Drone going out.
Fire in the hole.
Hold on.
One enemy remaining.
Nice shot,
Last
bro.
player standing.
Light planted. Blocking movement.
भाई वो कब से ऐसा वॉक करके आ रहा भाई, मतलब
भाई क्या करूं यार?
My ult is ready. Reyna, the offer stands. Take whatever life you need from me. She deserves it.
क्लोव अपना क्रोल है ना?
Could I have a drop? Thank you.
थैंक यू।
Right here. I'm here to stay.
हार्ड पुश।
ऊपर को पीक लेंगे।
फाइट कर लिया। टोटे रहना, आजा आजा।
Spike down A.
Listen to this.
दो बंदे उधर थे भाई।
Have one of these.
Ladies live.
नहीं यार
Last round before the switch.
Buy the best guns you can.
Reloading. On my mark.
We win, we survive.
यार
Spike down B.
Like I never left. Reloading. My territory, my rules.
30 seconds left.
I'm too far.
मारो
Planted.
अपने यूट्यूब से लगा यार
Listening.
नेट डाल नेट ब्लॉक
अपना ब्लॉकर भी डालना उधर
Blocking movement.
नेट डाल दो
Sensor tripped. No escape.
One enemy
नाइस वन
remaining. Last player
एंटी
standing.
उधर जा चेंबर ले भाई चल कोई नहीं टाइम नहीं है
Switching sides.
Make peace with yourself before you pull.
मैं बी होल्ड कर रहा, मेरे साथ एक बंदा रहो बस।
बाकी लोग तो मिड खेलना जा रहा हूँ बी पर
ये चले जा चल
ये जा रहा हूँ
ओके ओके ओके
भाई ईज एंट्री मिल गई भाई उन्हें कोई है ही नहीं साइड पे यार
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Drop in a smoke. Oh, this reminds me of this one time where I actually, never mind.
ऊपर आ गया होगा चेम्बर अंदर।
Launching missile.
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Reloading.
One downside to being immortal. I can't play dead. Reloading.
चेम्बर ए जा भाई, वो उस पे वहाँ पे वो ट्रैप लगाओ ड्रॉप पे।
किधर लगाना, किधर लगाना?
ड्रॉप पे
ड्रॉप
चेम्बर को बोल रहा हूँ यार।
ओके ओके ओके, ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है।
मार्शल लेके तो खेल रहा है। खेल है बी आ रहे हैं।
मेरे पे बंदे आ जाओ जल्दी।
अबे भाई मिक्स तो देना ही था यहाँ पे, एक एयर करना है अभी। चेम्बर ए चला जा।
No peeking. Multiple enemies A.
Planting.
Spike planted.
Reloading. My territory.
नाइस वन,
लॉन्ग है स्काई दिख गया, लॉन्ग है। आजा फटाफट।
नाइस वन।
Last player standing.
Listening. That are four.
Team A.
बहुत लंबा होने वाला भाई ये मैच।
Perfectly done.
बॉटम फ्लैग कर रहा हूँ
There's no
भाई,
need for
बॉटम
the
फ्लैग
enemy to
बहन
suffer. Kill them fast. Careful here. All right, muckers. Off we go.
डेडलॉक तो तेरा नेट डाल देना, कोई एंट्री लेना तो उसके ऊपर मैं बॉम्ब डाल दूंगा।
Dropping smokes.
डेडलॉक भाई
Meरा
नेट छूट गया, नेट छूट गया भाई।
Spike planted.
जब मेरा रैंक अप मैच होता है ना, तभी किसी का नेट चुनना है, तभी किसी को इंस्टा लॉक करना है।
सेव कर रहा मैं भाई, सब लोग मर गए तुम लोग।
हाँ सेव कर भाई, कोई नहीं।
अपन होल्ड करते हैं, उनको आने देते हैं।
भाई वो ट्रैप में कैसे नहीं आया मेरा? पीछे ट्रैप
शिफ्ट करके आया ब्रो। टेयर ट्रैप सिर्फ और सिर्फ तभी काम करेगा जब उसके पास कोई
वैसे
साउंड
कर रहे
करेगा।
Need a drop.
भाई चेम्बर ड्रॉप ही दे दे यार। चेम्बर ड्रॉप डाल दे भाई। हम ठीक ठीक।
Spike down A.
Back like I never left.
Last player standing. Still in sight.
बिल्कुल कोई कसर नहीं रहेगी भाई अब तो हारने में। मैं हगूंगा भी, सबका नेट भी हगेगा, सब होगा अब।
Reloading. Dropping a smoke.
My ult ready.
99 mix।
Spike down A.
ड्रॉप पे ऑपर है।
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
नाइस वन।
कहाँ पे ऑफ कर रहा था ये?
Remember, no one wants to die out here, but you don't always get what you want.
Careful here.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Fire in the hole.
ऑफ है बेस पे
कवर दो इसको कवर
ऑफ उठा ऑफ दे रहना भाई ऑफ
भाई मैं जब से तेरे से ड्रॉप मांग रहा था तूने एक ड्रॉप नहीं दिया।
अरे मेरा इंटरनेट का सीन हो गया
इंटरनेट का सीन हुआ है ना ब्रो, ड्रॉप तो दे ही सकता है ना तू, तब से मैं ड्रॉप मांग रहा था।
अरे भाई मेरे को सुनाई नहीं दे रहा था, हेडफोन ऑफ कर लिया था।
फुल शील्ड ले।
For you, Hermanita.
स्पाइक डाउन है ड्रॉप पे।
रेज लर्क कर रहा है।
One enemy remaining.
मैंने होल्ड करो, स्पाइक है।
Spike's here.
Thirty seconds left.
मैं इधर आओ पड़ी डोर खोल डोर खोल।
If I don't get back up, just give me a nudge. I might not be dead, just taking a wee kip.
Does anyone have funds? Merci.
डेडलॉक फुल शील्ड ले और मेरे से ड्रॉप मांग। अरे वैंडल या फैंटम मांग लेता ना ब्रो।
कोई नहीं चलेगा।
अबे भाई
मिलना था तेरे को।
सुसाइड बॉम्बर भाई, सुसाइड बॉम्बर।
चल कम से कम 1v1 तो बचा। नाइस वन।
नाइस वन। ये भाई
Match point.
I need a drop. Gracias.
Like I never left.
65-64 रेज और मिक्स।
Spike planted.
Help.
Grenade is live. Almost ready. Excusez-moi.
Throwing net.
नीचे एक नीचे। नाइस वन। ये भी क्लोज ही होगा मेन पे। यार रुक। नाइस वन चेंबर।
हो जाएगा हो जाएगा।
लेट्स गो,
ओके ओके
लेट्स
ओके
गो।
ओके ओके।
Defenders
Subscribe to
win.
Holy Session channel.
I should go before someone
होली हाई सेशन। चलो भाई, भाई को सर्च करते हैं। हम्म,
I'm the talking. See your face. I get a key.
Match found.
Can't even get a key. Team skill.
ओह,
क्या है मैं
चलो भाई,
8
पहुंचे गोल्ड। अब ये नहीं पता कितनी देर तक।
करना।
प्लेट बंदा भाई, प्लेट बंदा आया भाई। तुम खुद सोचो, मैं गोल्ड पे पहुंचा भी नहीं हूँ, मतलब मेरा प्रमोशन मैच है और उसमें गोल्ड के बंदे तो आए रहे हैं, उसमें प्लेट का ही बंदा आ रहा है।
है क्या?
क्या कर सकते हैं ऐसी उसका, बताओ।
अरे
हद है भाई। अब रात की आईडी से खेल हो गया। रात को फोन करता भाई पहले। हाँ यार, चलो यार, थोड़ा खाना वाना ले आऊँ क्या मैं? तब तक वीसीटी देखे क्या? वीसीटी के मैच देख लेते हैं तब तक।
Sitting back, waiting for the pushes. Even as Sayonara goes down, it's difficult to get that weapon. It's a risk to step forward, but Spirit Z1 takes that risk and it's going to get him on the flank very early on, or at least with the rifle. Yeah, he just backs out. I like this choice from him.
Problem though is that
अरे
now Vikashi needs to do an awful lot. Shots not connecting, bullets dwindling and immediately removed.
कितनी लाइव चल रही है भाई इस पे? लंदन मास्टर शॉर्ट्स की चल रही है और उसकी चल रही है।
Okay,
okay, the rifle is now just making its way onto the scene, but
Last player
how much
standing.
damage can it realistically do? There's a first, but an immediate trade out once again. 3 players standing for Vitality, 4-0 up.
जब तक ये चल रहा है मैं जरा खाना
And
वाना
it
खा
feels
लेता
like either a pause from the defensive side, or maybe they're going to see if this one can go their way now that they have the operator in hand.
Yeah, it very much feels like deja vu going back to that previous map. A 4-0 start for Vitality with a big play by Sayonara in the anti-eco to keep that win streak going, and then a pause from DRG. These are the same maps, essentially. And last time, DRG called this pause, and their Coinbase win condition was evidently communicated there. They had 3 rounds in a row, but they did finish 13-5. Let's hope for a streak here to get them back into this map.
Yeah, they've already had opportunities. Like, I think that Spirit Z1 flank, like the push all the way through the spawn, that was the best chance they had if he could get that kill onto Sayonara. But we've talked a lot of ifs and buts and maybes so far in this matchup, and you saw the last map go 13-5. And that's the terrifying thing. Like, this is a much better map for Vitality from what we've seen them play recently, and a much worse map for DRG regionally, losing 6-13 to XLG and 7-13 to EDG. So they are coming in to a weakness and having to try and turn this around. Otherwise, we will be in a similar case to what we've seen from them so far at international events, where winning a map has still managed to evade them. Obviously, tough opposition. G2 and T1 incredibly close versus T1 at champs. It's not like they were dominated in that matchup, but it's safe to say Vitality have been doing that so far. That was almost an immediate kill onto Spirit Z1. In fact, they are just running it down.
They've taken so much space already. It's so pacey on the Vitality attack side. Push to the back side, see Spirit Z1 and Nick fall, and Durka immediately follows up with a second. With Flexen out of the round, this is looking like they were against an eco. They just ran over, washed away the A site. Spike is still in A main. There's a player in spawn. I mean, this was far too easy. And for DRG, this is devastating. Right after a pause into a full buy, big commitment. And you're, 10 seconds into the round, you're probably thinking about a save.
You want to know the worst thing? I think the player that did the most damage to Vitality players was Sayonara with his Hunter's Fury. I don't think anybody else even really landed anything. He was just trying to make sure he cleared the back side, but just a quick split. And we've seen the same aggression from Spirit Z1 again, which hasn't really had too much to follow up off the back of it. And even when you've got Vukashi just trying to take an exit kill, which, I'll be honest, it's a bleak reality when you are trying to challenge players as they leave the site. It's not like it was going to do any damage to the economy of Vitality, who've just been sweeping through these rounds. The silver lining here is, can they hold the operator? It is absolutely not. A flawless round coming through from Vitality. That looked way too easy.
It's round 5 and Chronicle has 4 orbs. I found myself wondering, did he just use his Viper's Pit recently? It's rare to see that. The slack has been picked up across the board for Vitality. They're stepping up individually in moments like that where they're challenged deep into the round. The pushes look good. The pace is catching DRG way off guard. And with a 5-0 start and the timeout coming out of round 4 into their full buy, there's almost no contest in this round. DRG, they have to save up their credits for the next. It should be a 6-0 start on Vitality's map. And this is the side DRG wanted to start on.
Well, the good thing is, tour de force. Oh no! One of the rifles got, I guess, why not? Spirit Z1 has been playing that same angle in most rounds.
It was 2 bullets, Tom! It was 2 bullets!
It's 3 fire in the same spot. Like, it's a nice shot, but if you stand in the same place, I think they're going to start shooting that. Well, now walking in, KO, they've revealed both the players at the backside as well. They know where everybody is. One player blinded as well. And it really is just way too easy for Vitality. This is a stroll, a walk in the park, and an absolute nightmare for DRG. Oh, Vukashi was at least managed to find one, but just even look at the rotation coming in from Chronicle. He's just making it into mid, and there's still 2 players there in case they manage that cross. It still feels like it would need to be a massive blunder, and with Vukashi already low, he does manage to get one back, but that time has been ticking so long. They would need a very quick couple of kills. The tour de force has been removed as well, so he's just sat in a corner with the classic trying to survive. 6-0. And well, when do we see a second pause?
Maybe soon. Honestly, I mean, last time DRG on Lotus, they were keen to use those pauses super early when they saw those issues. Nah, it's disgusting, honestly. I get why he spams it, sure, but 2 shots. The first spam of the whole round, it's straight onto the head of Spirit Z1. You know, I would say that it feels like in these rounds, DRG's look is running out, but I haven't seen them get lucky once so far. This has felt like fate had already chosen its champion before the series began. And Tom, you asked, when do we see the second timeout?
Now.
It's here and now.
Yeah. Well, they say life comes at you fast, but it seems not as fast as Durka. Like, the entries into that site are just brutal. And I think Spirit Z1 needs to change up his game. Like, they're trying to challenge for that A main control consistently, and he is getting killed consistently. So do something else. Try something different, because it seems like Vitality are just very, very comfortable at this point. And as you saw mentioned, for the likes of Chronicle and Yumpy, they haven't even really had to do much so far. They're getting up to a point where they have enough credits to potentially even buy till the end of the half. So it really just comes down to, do you have something that can upset the rhythm of Vitality? And sure, you're coming in with 4 ults. Bladestorm will pad the gap of the economy. You still have an operator, you still have Viper's Pit. You have everything you could possibly need other than maybe a few shields here and there.
Don't worry.
If this round doesn't go their way, you almost feel like you have to chalk this map up.
It is still early days, but day turning to night for DRG as things start to look bleak. Viper's Pit put into play. If Durka killed him there, I think we just call it. But the one shot from the Sheriff won't land. And Vitality, without finding their free pick, they flee the A site. The thing is, this is exactly what DRG want to see. The drone just went out on elbow, though, and saw no one. Despite that, they're sticking with the numbers here. Durka's walked into Life's operator, and he's walked right out.
He's just looking unbeatable. There goes the Bladestorm, though. Yumpy eliminated. That's the flashes.
Oh, no.
Durka has got a lot of space in middle. It's completely open. It's not being watched at all. There are no eyes on that position of the map. He can just walk in after getting a kill already in middle. And now the player at the back of the site in trouble. Hit by the Reckoning. Nick holding his ground. A first round seeming somewhat plausible, but they've still got to be careful of middle. Still players around that position. In fact, Chronicle has gone walking all the way up. It is seemingly being watched to a degree, but Barrett might know they're going to walk backwards into the position. A spot they know was abandoned. A spot they knew a player was in. And now for Vukashu, well, a 1v3
Spike planted.
on the other side of the map. And an operator. Something tells me he might be saving.
That's a very good read you have there, Tom.
I'm very observant.
Yes, I like that. I'm not sure I'm 100% with you yet, but I'm starting to be convinced.
99.8?
I'll say 92.
Okay.
It is climbing slowly as he sits in position. But for Vitality, it looked great work as well by Durka and Sayonara, masking that flank around, just causing the distraction and letting Chronicle stab them in the back. But again, this wouldn't always work. It's DRG. They have this gap in their knowledge at that point that they just lose sight of the gap that they indeed left open. It's 7-0, as you said, Tom. That round not going their way makes us more and more nervous by the second. We are both pauses down for DRG with no results.
No, and I can't imagine whatever was said in the coaching booth has anything like this in mind. Like, that's an oversight of crazy proportion. The fact that a player gets killed from mid after Durka got an opener in mid, and then the fact that Chronicle is able to clear, and sure, Durka went back around, maybe you thought that, they've just given that up, but it's such a huge gap to walk backwards into. This is looking like a nightmare for DRG and for Vitality. For this squad, as a whole, debuting together, I don't think they could have hoped for anything more.
Especially a young player like Sayonara. Confidence being something we talked about on the regional stage. We had to see him deal with that in the first couple of weeks and warm up, really heat up as the weeks went on. Getting a start like this on the international stage, I mean, it is impossible to overstate how important that can be for your run. For DRG, a start like this, it's impossible to overstate how devastating it is. An 8th round is what they're looking for, a full buy, and the A site is the target from Vitality. They take deep mid-space, feigning that B hit that they went for before, but now walking into flex and judging, and he gets nothing! The op sees one life in there with the pick, and he survived as well, still breathing deep into the take. It's possibly the best DRG have looked so far after the first blow is dealt. 30 seconds as the spike is tapped. Vitality want that deep site control. It means challenging life. It means giving him a chance. He's been quiet so far. This is his opportunity, but Chronicle puts an end to that. And with Brawl back, the round goes with him. 8-0. Vitality are giving no quarter.
You said it. That was looking like the best shots they had thus far. But it just feels like there's levels on levels on levels to the depth of talent. I said it before, this man has stated many a time he doesn't like playing the Harbor, but the space he was able to get up close and then just obliterating them individually. 8-0. The streak continues. Again, the pockets of DRG have run dry. Well, they definitely know where Spirit Z1 is. A hero rifle in the form of Vukashu, but being brutally honest, we haven't seen that hero level flare from him just yet. Whereas we've seen that in droves on the other side.
Oh, they're being played as well. The eco round from DRG, the idea to group up, leave life for mid control, and play this B side after they see that pressure. They think they've made the right read, and Vitality fake it out. It's nasty. Disguising their hand this time when it's not needed that so far. They've shown their cards and taken the dub anyways. Now Flexen stands in their way on this A site. A Sheriff in hand and teammates nowhere nearby that they're starting to make it to the outskirts. But he's the one that's going to have to deal with it if push comes to shove. Life's looking the wrong way. Profek with a nasty hold on the door and Flexen. Oh, he's surrounded. It's looking so clean for Vitality. Vukashu could be that spark of hope that they need.
30 seconds left. Spike planted.
The swing's just too good
standing.
though. Chronicle was waiting for the contact. And now Nick, like realistically. Maybe he gets Sturker because he's low. No, never mind. No, even that's not going to happen. 9-0. All smiles, of course, on the Vitality side. I imagine they came into this game. Well, I know they came in very confident. We had the sort of tier list thrown together by Profek and bhau, and Profek immediately said they have no chance. But I'm not sure I thought that it was to this degree. I don't think I would be sat here after a 13-5 on their opponent's map choice and then a 9-0 on their own. At this point, we saw earlier in the day that the teaser, all we can really cling to at this point is curses. Can they get back to 9-3 and then maybe that will save them? I've got nothing else at this point.
You're going to have to start doing rituals, Tom. At this point, it's looking like...
Clinton was always good at those, you know, put the shot on the floor. He made some rituals in his time. He normally only did it for Pacific, though.
Yeah, but perhaps he won't be as keen to help other regions. Himself and Achilleos seem a little bit biased when we saw that prediction chart go up earlier on. They're quite pleased with themselves. I think 70% of people said this will be Pacific's event. And here, the MEA's number 2 certainly making some waves. DRG, once again, on that full buy, it's been a very, very slow round, and now they start to hear some noise. The KO flash thrown into A main, gets the rotation from one. Vukashu, I don't think he's going to leave, but he's covering in that mid space now, leaving only Spirit Z1 holding up close in B main. Vitality have thinned the herd. And now for the reward.
Yeah, the tag here might even be a death sentence. There you go, Hunter's Fury thrown out, just trying to be disruptive. Dirk has managed to deal with one, but Spirit Z1 holding on the site, and the rotation has come in because of it. They might be able to deny the 13-0 at least, but Chronicle's caught one. The problem, though, is the time. 15 seconds. Surely this one has to be theirs. The swing out from Spirit Z1, maybe a little risky, but he makes sure that that spike hasn't dissipated. He makes sure that they're at least not going home with 0 on the board for this one. It will be the first round coming up for DRG. They're on the board.
Well, the 9-3 curse still possible here, Tom. Don't give up hope
It's on.
just yet.
It's on.
Great round from Spirit C1. Takes the first fight up close. Doesn't give them the opportunity to get any further space. Fights Durka right off rip and closes it out on Sayonara, the man who has been bailing Vitality out of some of the worst situations they've been in. It's a round win, but we need to see it repeated again and again. 9-3, the best score DRG can walk out of this half in the half that they decided to start on the defensive side. Maybe if we could go back in time, some things would change, be it the side, be it the comp.
Maybe they ban this map.
maybe the map, but we'll see if they can still pull this back.
Oh, this is so aggressive from Life, but a nice shot up top. Able to get another bite of the cherry, and the reveal is sublime. They know there's 2 players stuck in that corner. Flash over the top, and that's another shot for Life. Finally, starting to see some of the players on that DRG side step up. Okay, the Viper's hit thrown in a 2 versus 5, and never mind. It'll be a flawless round coming through for DRG. All it took was 1, a small spark. That 9-3 is still on.
Fanning it into a flame slowly. The Viper's pit commitment, I think, really a sign of the times now. There's no such thing as a 1 round until they're all dead or the timer is gone. Excellent work by Life. Both of those shots, the first a little more ridiculous than the second. And that will be the round locked in. A second for DRG. It's not over yet, but they need this third. They need that pistol. They are going to climb their way all the way back into this. Pressure onto Life right away. We've seen this fast hit from Vitality before, but this time Life has given the advantage to the defense.
There's a walkout of Main they have to be careful of. Decent position, but they're kind of stuck in the same angle. Nick has come in from behind though, looking like those last 3 rounds will be going their way unless Sayonara can add another incredible round. But look how many players are rounding in on him. The first goes his way, but the trade is immediate. The last 3 all go the way of DRG. The curse is on. Maybe the comeback.
It's a commanding lead for Vitality, 9-3. We'll see if they can keep up this pressure in the next half.
Defeated.
Match found. Deathmatch. Warm up.
So nice to have a British player in the house. What's it like to have Valorant Masters in London at long last?
Amazing, honestly. I think it's deserved for it to be here. There's a lot of British fans. The energy is always amazing. So, yeah, it's glad to be here.
We've got some British representation on the stage as well. We've got a few British players. Obviously, we're not seeing Benji Fishy for another week or so. Who do you think is going to be the strongest British player to step on that stage this week?
I mean, it's definitely going to be Kiko and Benji. But, I mean, after we've seen what Kiko do, I don't know, it's going to be hard to top that. He's definitely going to be up there.
Were you surprised how hard he went at his first game here?
Yeah, he had to chill a bit because he'll save it for the finals or something, but yeah.
I was going to say, maybe he's going to drop a 50 bomb in the finals. Who knows, though, Kaz? So, tell me, when you look at the different regions represented here, who do you think is going to be taking it at the end of these 3 weeks?
Ooh, I mean, it's definitely, like, every Masters is always very competitive. It's like, towards like the semis, it's like every region has at least 1 team in the semis. So I'm gonna go with my boy Yampi. I'm gonna root for Vitality, my ex-teammate. So I want him to go all the way up to the top.
How do you think Yampi has developed as a player since we first saw him? Stepping to that IGL role, he's sometimes having to tell his team to shut up and listen to him. But when they do, they're fine.
It's nice to see him a bit more authoritative. Yeah, when he first joined like Valorant many years ago, he was a bit more like reserved, but you could kind of see like some like hints of
Dominating.
being a caller. He always had like good ideas and he played a lot better when he was talking. So it's nice to see him on a team like this and really shine.
It's fantastic to also see you here. Soulcast, free agent, by the way.
I shot you, Viper!
Hey, pick him up. I'll tell you, you might not regret it.
Dominating.
Vitality, though, I don't think they'll be looking to make any replacements anytime soon, so you might want to find another club. Rooting for your boy Yampy. That's what I love to see. There's always something special with an ex-teammate.
For sure. And, you know, it's been a great game for them so far. Of course, a creep back, 13-0 denied. But the question is there anything more that can come out of the, of course, as I said, it's a struggle for them to find themselves getting a map. It definitely seemed like towards the end, maybe they got a little bit overconfident. One of the boldest choices I think I've ever seen, but I can understand why. It was so dominant for them for those first 9 rounds. But a pistol here at least gives DRG a chance to turn this around.
Chance indeed, as slim as it may be. Up close, Life's the one to open it up. Good start with Vukasu trading out. The B site seems to have fallen. Sayonara slips in behind the wall. Flexens lurk on the other side of the map. I don't know what they want to do with this. Spirit C1 going down sends the spike fleeing towards this A site. A confusing round for Vitality. And will they put the pieces together in time as Flexen? Here's the rotations in the spawn. He's got a free. Oh, he's being spotted! He's been taken down! That was the whole idea of this round. The spike to be on B right now. Instead, it's miles away, and in fact, there's going to be someone waiting on the other side. Sayonara, he's going to challenge it. Well, he doesn't know that Nick is there. As I said, a confusing round from the Vitality side. Oh, they're left in a 2v2.
Ends up with 2, but not quite in the way that he would have hoped for. Prophet still hot on their heels, though. The defenders completely split. They're watching for that angle. And now Chronicle is all that stands in their way from a pistol round. A much-needed pistol round. But this man can be enough on almost any occasion. Nick is not going to be able to take this one home.
10 kills remaining.
It is the clutch coming through for the side of Vitality. Another pistol under their belt.
That feels like the death blow, Tom. This had to be where DRG found the round. You know the last time they won an attack side half when it comes to this map? Over 2 months ago, or just under 2 months ago, actually. Was it not? It's been a while. It's been a couple of games. That said, I think they like 13 points that game up against Wolves. A strong showing, but since then, nothing but.
Well, yeah, and the last thing you need right now is a rebel clutch. The last thing you need is Chronicle going, okay, you finally had yourself an advantage, and I'm going to steal that away from you. Who's going to go to this once again into... And I'm almost surprised we don't just see them gamble all in. Like, I understand you want to make sure that you at least get
5 kills remaining.
They are so far behind at this point. More in for Durka as well. On the defensive side, he's only going to become more of a problem because he's no longer having to dive in first. And while the lurk of Flexen this time has been caught.
Flexen has to hate Chronicle at this point. Every time he tries to lurk, this guy just catches him. The second he's vulnerable, rounds the corner, top mid, immediately put it in place.
1 kill remaining.
DRG no space in that direction, but they still decide to rotate around. The problem you can see Sayonara's holding that space. And it's an off angle. Have to be careful. He could get one and get out of here for free as well. First, the challenge seems to even be the spike. It could be huge information, but it looks like they might even be ready for it. Yes, they peek together. Nicely done. And that connection opens up B a little bit. Chronicle still stands in their way, but they've spotted him now.
Yeah, I think he realizes that doesn't want to overextend in this moment. Doesn't want to be open to too many angles, but a post-plant, that outlaw still into the hands of Vukasu. This is going to get more and more dangerous as the seconds tick on. Spirit Z1 trying to get aggressive. Vukasu, however, has been dropped, but it's life instead. 2 quick kills. Profek a little labored, but still turning it into a 2v2. The close corner of Nick might not be expected, but now it comes down to just life. One man to maybe give them that tiny little bit of hope, but instead they're just defusing. And yeah, he needs to try and run into this. They're now just waiting with it already halved. In the end, it comes down to nothing. Sure, they'll be able to go in with a decent purchase for the next one. But again, Look how many rounds in a row they need to get off the back of this bye.
The odds are stacked against them. As we said, losing that pistol already puts you in a bad spot, and some great signs there of what can be in play for DRG on a good day, but this is anything but. Vitality with a huge lead, and as said, DRG need to make a recovery on a side that is very rarely kind to them. And up against a team like Vitality, we're going to be more than comfortable when it comes to this map, when it comes to the defense and individuals off the charts, certainly in the first map. We've got team aces here as well. It's a more well-rounded pack. It does start to feel like series end is close at hand.
I think it's going to take a lot of rounds in a row for me to even start to believe, and that is not going to go any better. Of course, Wukashi was the player with the pistol, but even still, losing the man that has been talked about so much coming into this tournament, being put in a fair few top 15 player lists, some even putting him at the top, which I wonder if it might be corrected after this game.
Look at the position Sayonara's in right now. DRG are feeling that presence on A, even after that pick. I think that's going to spur them to go to the B site. They think the rotations have come in. They think they've left B. They have left B because they've taken your spawn instead! Sayonara! Hammering nail after nail into the coffin of DRG! And all that seems left now is to bury them deep beneath the dirt. This has been a sensational series for Vitality, and even on this bye, 12 looks locked in.
Oh, it definitely is. Look where the spike is. Unless they all run at him, there is no chance. It was Yumpy just basically throwing away what was only a pistol to see if he could get an extra orb, but he does. Now for Nick, it really just is, can I hold on to a rifle? Can I at least bring something into the next round? And he has been hunted by that young superstar, Sayonara. He just doesn't miss a beat. 3 kills in a round, perfect positioning, all the information, and then 9 series points. I think for many it was a question of how much do they win by coming into today? Maybe hoping that we'd see the best of DRG. I definitely don't think that we have. This is so incredibly dominant. Great signs for them coming into the group stage, and I'm sure a very, very big momentum boost.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, that's rough.
You hold your breath, you wait to see what happens, and it's devastation every time. The Outlaw ripping them to shreds, and Durka, he's going back for more. He's hungry, and he liked the last dish. Why not take another bite? Spirit C1, down and out, and Flexen's waiting his turn. Another for Durka, and you bet your ass they're gonna give him the chance to take them all. For Vitality, a team who we questioned if they could even make it here. But who amongst you stops them now? Durka closes with an ace. 13-3, 13-5. Vitality, they have come here not to play, but to win, to decimate, and mission success.
Oh, that was just so cool. 3 players in a single series coming out with an ace. If there isn't a confidence boost for Vitality, I don't know what is. It's such a comfortable looking squad. The issues that we saw earlier in the year seemingly being I am a little bit worried for maybe some of the other teams they'll have to face against them. For DRG on the other side, that is a brutal defeat to take. Your own map choice going badly, and that one, well, they barely got started at all.
When we talk about debuts, we've had plenty at a regional level, but when it comes to the international stage, that first map from Sayonara is hard to forget. But this entire Vitality team showing us a clean game plan from start to finish. This is not just another team at the event. This is a top contender. And on home soil in the MEA, They look exactly like that. They look at home. They look comfortable.
Yeah, for sure. I'm interested to see how it will go in their next matchup because it does feel like a Titan facing off against well, maybe someone not quite in contention at all. I think DRG were completely outclassed in that matchup, and they're going to have to very quickly reset before Vitality. That is about as good as a day in the office as you're ever going to have. A walk in the park, an easy victory. And now putting themselves, well, a singular game away from making it to the playoffs. Nonetheless, let's send it down to Frankie on the stage with Sayonara.
Sayonara is just taking his first pictures, signing his first international autograph behind me. We're going to let this photo happen. Hopefully I didn't put my finger in that one. Sayonara, can you multitask? Can you sign that while doing your first? How are you feeling?
Really good. It was really,
player
fun to
standing.
play. Really good entertainment. The crowd is insane. We hear them everywhere. Just fun. Very great experience.
I mean, it must be a fun experience when you get an ace in an incredible early round. Round 4 it was into
round
this series.
in the half.
What was that like?
For me, it was calm. I was very confident. It was a nice boosting for confidence, and I loved it. It was just insane.
Everyone loved it. In the green room, we all loved it. Everyone loved it here. And the thing about you, Sayonara, is sometimes people say the pressure can get too much for you. It didn't get too much for you today. Why do you think that was?
I don't think the pressure gets to me. Every playoff game in VCT MEA I played good. The grand final a little bit unlucky, but I played better under pressure. I don't think they actually won.
So what did we learn from the grand final in the EMEA?
Trust myself more. It is just another game like the other games in playoffs. It is not much more important than you get a prize after a trophy, so it's going to play the game.
One more question very quickly. Did you shut up and listen to Yamping? That's Flores again. Yes, and now they've won. Thank you so much. Go meet some more of your fans.
Switching sides. We show up now. We live later.
That was the Verizon post-match interview with Sayonara. Welcome back to the desk. And of course, with us, we got Chronicle. Congratulations. Before anything else, I gotta ask about the hair. Like, can you tell us, what's up with the haircut? Minnie, I mean...
Yeah, what products are you using?
You know,
I've got kind of curly hair. Like, how are you doing this?
You know, it was exclusive to VCT EMEA for the first half of the year, but thankfully now I can show it to everyone else. It is, you know? Like, I should do that.
And speaking of vibes, you got 2 new rookies coming up to the international stage for the first time. I mean, how did you guys prepare for that? Were you nervous coming in, or what was the energy like?
I think we had an episode of just expecting everything and nothing at the same time. Like, we didn't put too much expectations on ourselves that like we should 100% perform at any chance, but at the same time we were expecting that we might fail in some ways. We will do some rookie mistakes at this tournament because anyway Masters is something new for us as a team. But thankfully this match went quite good for us, I would say.
There was a lot being said about how you improved a lot going to playoffs during stage 1.
One
What
enemy
you guys do
remaining.
with your time off between stage 1 and this game?
We tried to polish our stuff only. Like, basically we were focusing on the stuff that we failed throughout some of the playoff games, especially on the grand finals, and simply that's it. Like, honestly, we didn't have too much time for the preparation. Like, just a little
I know
bit
I give you
of
guys a hard
polishment,
time, but you're better off with
What
me
clicked today?
kicking your butt than those
Exactly. You said
assholes
you
shooting
had
at me.
no expectations coming in, but was there something in particular that kind of clicked before going in? Was it a inspirational speech by your coach pal, or is it something else?
He talks too much, no?
I mean, honestly, no. I'm not gonna lie, we were just keeping it the same way as we did in stage 1. We didn't change a single thing from it, and it felt good. Like, and also the team we played against DRG was also like, not like I would say comfortable, but like they were a nice opponent for us. Like also like I know Sasho, like we kind of were good friends as well. Like we were like, it's kind of like a nice vibe coming to this game. Like it's kind of stress relieving maybe, if against.
I think it must be extremely stress relieving because all of you guys had incredible and insane highlight clips happening in both maps. In fact, let's take a look at the Verizon high-speed moment of the day, and there were so many, including some of your own.
Watch some Monster on Bandit. What are your thoughts?
Hello.
We had a conversation earlier. What do you think? It's crazy that we're gonna buff. Why is that? It's already too strong.
Do you think it's even stronger now with like the shotgun nerf? Do you think people like use that as maybe like a low buy gun sometimes? Like what's
100%, 100%. I mean, on many maps right now, it's like one of the most preferred picks for Eco. It's such a strong gun, and I just... Plus, I can believe that it's gonna get buffed, because now it's gonna be bandit meta at some point. I mean, no matter what they're gonna change, if it's a buff, it's a buff. Like, it's already a strong pistol, so why you're making stronger?
Can I ask you, you talked about Vukash a little bit. Obviously today it was a little bit of a tough game for them. What do you think of him as a player, and like, what do you think his ceiling is?
I think he is, first of all, an insanely skilled player, and also like a guy who has insanely good vibes and aura.
But yeah, I mean, like every time I'm speaking with him, he is one of the.
Hello, Vinay, आवाज आ रही है?
Like in the hotel, it's very enjoyable to spend time with him. Like, I'm not gonna lie, all the tech checks and stuff we had, like media, when we were together, we were just always speaking with each other. And I'm not gonna lie, he like. I hope he will do super well on this tournament as well. Like, obviously this match wasn't a great start for their team, but I think they can do well.
I feel like it was a great start for your team though, Chronicle, because 3 of you managed to get aces throughout this series. So how much confidence is that giving you kind of going into these next games?
A lot.
Yeah?
Do you
expect me to say no, nothing? Like, we are full tilted right now because of G3, so why not me then? Like, why I didn't do an ace? Now I'm tilted.
Why wasn't a 13-0 either? We thought that it was going to end up being a 13-0, but then, you know, kind of let them creep back into it.
I mean, they did just interesting stack on us, like on one of those rounds. We were surprised really with that, but it's okay.
Let's check out Durka's ace that happened actually just now on that map. Did you have a favorite moment by one of your teammates, or do you think that was you? If you had to pick a brilliant moment by one of you guys, Sayonara, Durka, Profix, yourself.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, when I saw it, I knew like he's gonna do an ace for some reason, but I don't know why. Like, nothing else to say. Like, I did my job. I hold the window for him. Like, did some damage to the people also by one random spam, and that's it. Like, my job is done.
Going forward as well into the Swiss stage, who do you think are threats to qualifying these players?
Race into the spike side.
Potentially every NA team right now, like 100%. Also from Pacific, I would definitely put out maybe global esports. Like for me, like the way how it is interesting, like I want to look how it is. And that's it.
And that's it. We just want to see it.
I mean, full sense. I'm just not sure what to expect from them. Like, and like I can say about global esports, of course, but it's just like kind of they're just like hitting the blind spot. I don't know. Like I don't know.
What is it about global you find?
Fall back here.
I don't know, Crystal. Just want to play against him as well. Okay.
Seeing a lot of countryman bias is happening here. And honestly, I would love to see it too. In fact, let's pull up the brackets and see how things are shaking out after day 1 of Masters London. Of course, NRG and Vitality absolutely dominated on their day 1 showing here. They are going to be seeing Full Sense versus Foot. I think that's going to be a really spicy one, actually.
Yeah, I think that's a banger game. I think that honestly both games tomorrow are kind of banger games when we look at it, and I can't wait to get to that point.
What are your predictions there for tomorrow? Full Sense
Defenders win. This team's shaping up to
Actually, like I'm thinking about my prediction about like meeting up with GE then, like because they're against Leviathan. I would put 2-0 Leviathan, but like it's also like they're both like rookie teams. Like it's such a hard team hard match to predict as well. But I'll put 2-0 Leviathan.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really hard one to call for tomorrow. And at some point, of course, you're going to be facing against NRG. Any thoughts on that? Did you manage to catch the first match?
I'm not gonna lie. Might be a funny rematch to play against them since that last moment we played against each other. But like right now, you know, like it's less stressful, maybe more enjoyable. It just like will be a great funny match to play against them as well. So yeah.
Yeah, well, you guys, again, had an excellent showing today. Really exciting for the fans of Vitality. A lot of hope, a lot of changes since the beginning of stage 1 until now. So Excellent game today. And yeah, tomorrow we got some banger matches. Like we were saying, it's going to be a little bit hard to predict, but we'll just have to wait and see. And that's all we got here from VCT Masters London. Everyone have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Baby, won't you Have you made it? Baby, won't you
Match found.
Okay, last looks. You all look wonderful. Me, I'll leave it.
Reloading.
I need a drop. I need a drop.
I need a drop.
Continue to fight. Continue to win.
I need a drop.
Need a drop. Thanks.
Spike down A.
Careful now. Going up.
Nice. उस वक्त में स्पेक्टर है ठीक है ध्यान से जाओ स्पेक्टर होगी उसके हाथ में
Your tactics failed.
Spike in attack. Look out for that raise, fam. Can't have you blowing up.
Mix
by the
specter
Chamber buy देना please. Chamber buy दे दो. गेम यार अटक रहा है सही से नहीं चल रहा.
Watch your eyes.
चेंज मत आओ उसके फिनिक्स हैंग हो गया है
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Careful now.
mix or spectre do.
Need a drop. Need a drop.
Stay focused.
Mid को देखो, B वाला mid को देखो.
Flash.
It's it.
Yeah, baby.
Enemy removed.
Here. Gun here.
Spike planted.
Find you.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
These new friends of ours are not too friendly.
Guys, everyone save निकाल दो क्या बोल. Everyone save निकाल दो.
Push them back.
The hunt begins. Watch your eyes.
चलो save.
Come on, let's go. Going up.
Need healing.
Gun here.
30 seconds left. One enemy remaining. Spike down B. 10 seconds left. Spike planted.
Enemy A. Your duty is not
Going up. That wasn't pleasant. Careful now.
पीछे एक बंदा बैक साइड पे
One enemy remaining.
बैक साइड एक बंदा था
I will not die here. This is our home.
Gun here.
Adi, again. Their fear is a track, and the track is fresh.
It's Vandal.
Junte-se a nós hoje ao pôr do sol para acender uma vela no memorial da chama eterna.
Vandal.
Through the calm, I see. Through the storm, I fight.
अरे ये पे रुको ना
Here. Watching here. Gun here. Hang on it.
Where are you? Bring them down.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
हाफ हो गया ठीक है हाफ हो गया क्या बात है
This is why we are a team. Anyone feeling generous?
चलो पे ड्रॉप
Teşekkürler. Thank you.
Raise 1-0. Raise 1-0.
Not another step.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Last enemy taken out. Whatever happens, sakin. Don't panic. Trembling is bad for your aim.
I need a drop. Sher. Watch your eyes.
Watching here.
Need healing. Need healing.
Healing.
planted.
Smoke's up.
Get back. Goodbye.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
Okay, which gun to pick this time?
Anyone feeling generous?
Need a drop.
बेस अंदर आया चेंबर
Sorry, bro.
Spike planted.
Nightmare, take them! Mark 2.
One enemy remaining.
Going up.
Button. Save the day.
Time to stock back up.
I need a drop. Cheers. They are so dead.
Chamber, I'm playing here. Okay. Put the track. Okay.
They are mine.
The hunt begins.
Enemy A. They found my trap. Here.
Mark 1.
Listen to this.
Fire in the hole!
Found one.
Enemy spotted. A.
Going up.
Reloading.
Spike planted.
Careful now.
Off your feet! Yo, you can do that too. Beautiful.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing. Clutch. Last round before the switch.
Spend everything. Hoarding money is useless now.
Can someone get this?
message. Spike A पे plant हो.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
Teleport's ready.
Switching sides.
They have courage, but no one is allowed to fear.
Reloading. Does anyone have fun? Does anyone have funds? Reloading. Reloading. I need a drop. Cheers.
Their fear betrayed them.
No foods.
Flash!
I'll find you.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
Too slow.
Sound is everything on the battlefield, so listen for noises. You'll hear those jerks before you see them.
Shorts मत दो.
I'm saving.
Let's go through it. Everyone. Shorts मत दो.
Last player standing.
Enemy down. Find you. Marked one. No charges. I know what must be done.
Does anyone have funds? Reloading.
I need a drop. Cheers. I need a drop. Cheers. I need a drop.
Need a drop. Thanks.
Let's go do it. Let's go do it.
I have the spike.
Target down.
Nice, nice.
Careful now.
Last player standing.
Their teeth will chatter in the cold and dark.
Next, we have bulldog.
Does anyone have funds?
Thanks.
ultimate's ready.
Where are you?
Careful there.
Come on, let's go!
Spike carriers down.
Spike down B.
Trap destroyed. Careful now.
Last player standing. 30 seconds left.
Please do not mistake my smile. I take this all very seriously.
They are mine. Bring them down. Bring them down.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
3.
They keep trying to silence us. We keep talking.
I need a drop. Cheers. Don't hold back.
I have the spike.
Tearing up.
Jump it first. And
Here.
Taking the side.
Nightmare, take them!
Where are you?
Spike down.
Enemy down. My ultimate is ready.
Last player standing.
Gun here.
Pick that. Make once.
Thirty seconds left.
Here's the TP.
Teleport's ready.
One click then.
10 seconds left.
I have the spike. Spike planted.
If anyone needs an energy boost out there, I've got you.
Let's go. Not another step.
I have the spike. Spike down mid.
I have the spike. Our spike carrier's down.
भाई कैसे कर रहे हो? रुक जा चेंबर. भाई
Watch for my tech, everyone. If I throw it left and you go right, I can't heal you. Or hurt you.
Does anyone have funds?
Anyone feeling generous?
I need a drop.
Need a drop.
बी शॉट घुसूंगा बी लिंक पे. तेज आ प्लांट पे आ. मार. रेस्ट कर रेस्ट कर रेस्ट कर. सेज रेस्ट कर.
पीछे पीछे पीछे.
Spike down B.
Going up.
अरे यार गैप कैसे रह गया भाई?
Last player standing.
भाई आराम से भाई. नाइस. ऑफ पड़ा है. ऑफ उठाइए जरा सामने से. किसी पे तो ऑफ था. दियो चेंबर. क्या? तो क्या हो गया भाई? किसी ने क्या किसी डॉक्यूमेंट में लिख रखा है ड्यूलिस्ट ऑफ नहीं कर सकते भाई?
अरे एंट्री कैसे देगा?
हाँ तो पिक निकाल के चेंज करता हूँ ना. क्या बात हो गई भाई? चलो भाई ड्रॉप ही दे दो. लो भाई ड्यूलिस्ट को तो तुमने हाफ शील्ड पर भगा रखा है. एक का कॉल दूंगा ये आ जाना. कहाँ था ये?
Spike down B. Spike down B.
जी जी भाई. हाँ भाई.
Match point.
Remember, stay out of the fire. Super high level tactic. Remember that? Yeah?
भाई मैं डुअलिस्ट हूँ तो पर मैं एंटी जब ले रहा हूँ तो मुझे कवर तो दो ना यार. जब से मैं एंटी ले रहा हूँ मेरे को कोई कवर नहीं दे रहा है. मैं कॉल पे था फिर भी मैं बिना हेडफोन के खेला हूँ भाई. आया. मेरे को आगे तक लेके जाओ जरा. अल्ट करूँगा. आजा प्लान करो.
इधर ये
लगा लगा उसको.
Last player standing.
अब प्लांट वाले को मारना। नाइस।
Defenders win.
अरे भाई चलो भाई स्ट्रीम बंद करता हूँ, बहुत हो गया भाई, बहुत बकचोदी हो गई।